Today we're going to be playing 1.8 nothing cycle at 15,000 trophies. And this, I guess, will technically be the official 1 million subscriber video. I haven't really made some special thing because I don't know. I don't really know what to do. I had some ideas. I was going to cook an egg, but then I realized, no. So today we're playing 1.8 nothing cycle, and I do have some serious yapping today to do. And I've been playing boss bandit cycle, where I kind of just try and spam boss bandits and try and win the game. But I kind of realized, like, what if I just play the support cards and try to win? Because that is probably going to work out. Like, if I just chip with fire spirits, get them in a weird rotation the whole game, I'm going to get to my evolution super quick. And I don't even need a building when Vines is the biggest fucking cop-out of all time. So that's what I'm thinking for today. We just chip them down with Dark Goblins, and obviously there's going to be plays like this, which are going to be super clutch. And then, okay, Berserker, good Berserky. There we go. So we're going to do a lot of damage to the balloon, and then that shouldn't get any hits. I don't think I even need the E-Spirit. And so we're going to be clutching up. But I uploaded a Club Penguin video yesterday, which was just a bit out of the blue. And I'm going to let you guys know that I'm probably going to upload one non-Clash Royale video a week. Who knows what kind of, like, it could be some kind of deep yapping in something. It could be me just playing some game. It could be something that I'm passionate about. I don't know. It's going to be one different, probably, gaming video a week. So if you guys have any ideas on something you'd want to see, I do have a bunch of ideas. He might go balloon here, so let me just make sure we take care of the tank. If you guys have any ideas of something that you'd be interested in seeing, why don't you let me know? Let me know, man. All right, he's definitely going to go minor on the Dark Goblin. So, okay, by definitely, I mean not at all. Let's go like this. And then let's actually go for a Vines Berserky here. And I hope that that can do a lot of damage. All right, that's good enough. We're getting chip, and so far we are winning against Minor Balloon by just playing bullshit cycle shit. Fire Spirit is such a nasty option as well for pressure because it's like, it's so annoying, and if you let it connect, it does a fireball damage, and so we chose to let the Dark Goblin connect, and now we've got a ton of chip in both lanes. So yeah, a lot of people enjoyed the Club Penguin video yesterday. I understand it's a bit random, like I just uploaded a fucking Club Penguin video, but it is genuinely a great game, and I think a lot of people enjoyed the ending there. Made some friends in that. So yeah, that's what I want to do. Just try different shit because as much as I love yapping and playing Clash Royale, I've got my whole life to do that. So, you know, that's not gonna stop. Okay, let's go like this. And then let's go like this to try and counter this with the skeletons and the Berserky. And that's going to be a easy defense. And now we just kind of counter push in this lane. He's going to snipe that with the Musketeer, but I'm going to go with a Vines to try and get the Berserkers somewhat close to the tower. And let's go like this to tank that Musketeer shot because I don't want it fucking with my Dark Goblin. And then he's going to go for a balloon here. So let's get ready to counter that. Let's go like this. And then let's try and catch the Miner. Okay, we don't. So we're going to have to try and counter this with spirits. Let's see if he goes for a snowball or something. He's not going to. Okay, he might try and rush again. He's actually going to go opposite lane, which was kind of smart there, low key. Let's go like this and see if we can try and get... Alright, we're going to have to go with Vines when the skeletons line up here. And I think we're going to take a hit. Oh my god, we don't. Holy fucking clutch. The cycle's actually kind of unreal at this range. And this is very much anyone's game at this point. And I don't like that. I want to make sure we get the victory royale. So he tried to bait me there. I don't know which lane he's going in yet. Okay, he's going over there. He's committed. So let's make sure we counter the fuck out of that. And then let's go for a Vines because we absolutely need it here. And Dark Goblin's going to still help out against the balloon. That's clutch as shit. And then, yeah, we definitely cannot be cycling Dark Goblins on offense now. This is very much... okay, let's go for a Vines here to let these Berserkers just kind of go crazy here. And there we go. We actually kill the Musketeer, which is going to be nice. And now the question is, which lane is he going to go for? And something tells me, yeah, he's going to go for this lane because it's got less HP. All right, let's go like this. And then let's go with the Vines as well, of course. And that is just crazy. No death damage taken. He's almost definitely going to counter push same lane. I think that has some bullets left. You can see by the little circle around it. So let's go like this. And then let's go for this and try... Okay, he didn't go for that on the Miner. So we're going to try and defend this with double darts. Let's go for a Berserker on offense here because he does have to answer that. It's kind of a weird matchup because he can cycle really quick as well. And he fucks up the kite. And we're going to be able to counter this. We're going to get berserky damage on the tower, and we're going to take down that balloon. He's fumbling about. He missed the snowball, and he's really just been dunked on right there. So we don't even need the boss bandits, man. We just need nothing burger cycle, mainly because Vines is so OP that I don't need a building, so I can really just cycle cards, constantly counter push with Dark Goblins, Fire Spirit Chip, Ice Spirit Evolution, and yeah, it's a pretty easy defense. We're actually climbing to like 16,000 trophies, low key, with all these troll dicks. But yeah, I've been doing a bunch of random shit lately. I actually did something recently that I said I would never do. I said I would never do this. It's one of my earliest videos on this YouTube channel, which is I said I would never make a TikTok. And I have actually made a TikTok account. It's at Kenneth Forrest. If you use TikTok, I have no idea what I'm doing there for the record. Like, some of those TikToks are kind of sus, and I'm probably not going to be proud of them in the future. But basically what I'm saying is I made it, and the reason I made it despite saying I wouldn't make it in the past is because I kind of realized, like, this is kind of my whole job, like being a content creator, so I should probably, make content on different platforms that people are using. And that's why I made it, essentially, because I'm like, I feel like it's a missed opportunity if I don't. And hence, I made it. And that doesn't mean I'm like endlessly scrolling for hours. In fact, I encourage everybody who doesn't have a TikTok not to make it, not to make a TikTok. The only reason I made one is because of my job, essentially. And it just seems like an opportunity that I'd be missing out on if I don't. So yeah, that's basically why I made that. And people were wondering. Anyway, we're going to go for a Berserky on the bridge here. This is kind of a fucked matchup because Vines fucks Dark Goblin. So I'm going to go with a Dark Goblin over here to try and get some value. Wait, I hope that... Oof, man, that needed to survive there. That was actually a really bad fumble. Let's go for an Ice Golem in this position so that the Fire Spirits don't splash the tower. But yeah, I want to fuck around with some different content. I actually have some ideas, which I guess I'll share right now. Let's go for a Berserky actually right now. And then I might try and go for a cheeky high Dark Goblin to try and get some damage before he vines so that he can't vines the tower as well. Okay, that's going to be good splash damage. I think he's hoping that minion kills the Dark Goblin. It actually does. So let's go like this, and then let's try and pull this up. I really don't want that rocket. Okay, that's fine. That Vines is so annoying to verse. This is actually a fucked matchup. Goblin Giant, all the broken cards. Let's go for a Berserky on offense here, and maybe get a Vines. He might kite. Okay, you know what? I'm going to go for a Vines here, because... Actually, that was kind of risky, low-key. At least we don't have to answer it. Oh my god, he's going to build up the biggest push known to mankind. So I'm going to try and cycle multiple Dark Goblins. Let's go like this, and then he's probably going to go for minions after the Fire Spirit connects. So let's go like this, and then let's try and go for a Vines here to try and get some chip damage. Okay, he does go with the Vines, the Vines himself. So let's try and play all the OP cards we can to defend this. Let's go like this. Let's go with Vines. We absolutely need it. And then we're going to be able to hopefully counter this if we can keep the Dark Goblin getting value. It's all about just keeping the Dark Goblin alive. Oh my god, he's getting so lucky there. Alright, let's go for a Berserky on offense. He might go for a Goblin Giant in front. Alright, he's forced out a Goblin Machine, which is great for us. And he still needs to answer that. He might go minions. So he's going to tank that. Okay, so he's probably going to go minions. There they are. So let's try and go with a bunch of counter cards here. And hopefully we can defend with nice placed cycle defense. And then let's go for a Vines here just because we probably need it. Alright, let's go like this. And then let's try and pull this shit up. He's going to go for a Vines, of course he is. And oh my god, that was so close. Okay. This is not really an anybody game situation. This is like he's definitely won situation. But, you know, we're going to try and do our best here. Let's play this up high. Hopefully he goes for the minions instead of the Vines so that we can get... Yep, there we go. We can get value because he's going to try and kill this. It's going to get a ton of value before he can. And that red poison just kills everything, which is great for us. And then let's go for a Dark Goblin, which he'll Vines for sure. I think. Okay, he doesn't Vines, which is good. Let's go like this. And then let's go for a cheeky Vines here. We do miss, but I don't know if it matters too much. Let's go like this over here. And he's going to go for a Vines. So let's get back to our Dark Goblin here. And then let's go for another Ice Spirit. This is actually fucked. This is actually fucking ridiculous. Let's go for a Dark Goblin on offense here because we have to do something. And he's going to try and Okay, we do get chip damage over there. Let's try and keep this going. Let's go for a vines here. Skeletons to counter this. And see if we can keep the value going. Okay, that's good. He used his vines, so we just got to hope that the goblin machine doesn't counter. All right, I think he's going full defense mode, which is kind of annoying. Let's go like this to try and protect. And I think that's going to be GG's. Fuck, man. That is such a nasty try-hard matchup to get. Fuck, man. It's like, maybe if we were playing cannon or something, we could have prevented it. But between the vines and the bar barrel, Dark Goblin being our only counter, that makes fucking 1.8 nothing cycle suffer a little bit because we don't really have much pressure. But I think if we like outplayed him a little bit better in single, maybe we could have won. But yeah, lots of random things happening. Once a week, gonna try something different because there's always Clash like the other days of the week. And then TikTok I made because why not? Fuck it, we ball. And then, yeah, 1 million subscribers. And there's just been, like, so much happening with, like, the Clash content coming out at the same time between the Skeleton Army evolution, the Royal Ghost evolution, the Champions change, hitting 1 million subscribers. It's just been a lot of shit. So I feel like I haven't had, like, a second to talk about these things. But that's why we're talking about it today. So let's try and win against Hendo on a W, man. Let's try and win on a victory. Let's try and end on a victory. Now, I'm not going to lie. Cannoneer has its pros and cons. One of the cons is that my spirits just get fucking one pumped right in the asshole. So let's go for skeletons because they actually get chip damage if they don't get answered. There, he has to go for a baby dragon. And we're against graveyard. All right, this is going to be interesting. So let's try and get back to our Dark Goblin because we absolutely need it here. And I hope that we can defend with just that. Oh my god, those skeletons are doing so much fucking damage. Alright, that will also take down my Evolved Dark Goblin, which is not great. So I'm going to go for an Ice Golem to tank. And that is actually good. Wait, can I? Okay, is that going to kill it? Yes, let's go a couple hits. Alright, that's not bad. Couple hits, we're now winning in damage, and we know he's playing Graveyard. So if I'm learning from what I said in the last game, I need to go for pressures and single elixir. He's probably going to Ice Wizard or Tombstone. Like, this is obviously a very easy push to counter here. Or he's just going to Bar Barrel. Okay. Fuck. Okay. So the advantage we have is playing Dark Goblin all the way in the back. But he's just going to, like, Poison Graveyard, chip me out. And it's kind of hard for me to get damage. So I'm going to try and get, like, one hit here before he can get the Cannoneer shot. Okay, there we go. So now he's going to go absolutely crazy. Yep. All right. So, but we're back to our Dark Goblin. So let's go like this here and see if we can, okay, he's trying tornado gimmicky plays. And the thing is, he still gets like chip damage, but yeah, oh man, this is not fun. This is not going to be an easy matchup to win. Let's go for a high Dark Goblin. He's probably going to go for a Barb Barrel here. So let's get ready. No, he's not going to go for a Barb Barrel. Okay, well, I'm going to defend the fuck out of this. And then he's going to have to go for a Barb Barrel, I think. Terrible Fire Spirit. Okay, give me a hit. Oh my god, we got 2 hits. Okay, that's so good. I need to stay locked in, though. Let's go for a Dark Goblin up high. And then let's try and predict whatever. Baby Dragon, maybe, or something. Okay, we do get the Tombstone down. Alright, so he's going to go for a Baby Dragon evolution. So let's try and pull that down. Let's go for another Dark Goblin. He might go for a Poison, but we're really just trying to... Oh, he's going to go for that. Alright. Now, I don't think he has any plans of going in, but he could. And I'm not really playing my Ice Spirit evolution much. Doesn't really get the most value. Let's go for a Berserky other lane just to pressure. And then let's go for a Dark Goblin. And let's go for this. And I think we... Wait, please keep the Dark Goblin alive. Okay, he's going to Barb Barrel just to make sure that it dies. And I think we did get some chip damage over there with the Berserky. Let's go with this. He used his Barb Barrel, so I'm going to go for a few spirits here. And I hope we kill the Ice Wizard. Okay, we do. Let's go for this. He's probably going to poison. So let's go for a Berserky in front. And nice. That's going to get a lot of value. Let's go for a Vines for chip damage. And hopefully to kill the Tombstone as well. Let's go like this to protect. And we're back to Evo Dark Goblin, which is great. He's going to go for an Ice Wizard, of course. And we're going to get some value here. He's probably going to try and snipe this with like a Baby Dragon. Alright. That's going to die to a Barb Barrel. Oh, come on. Okay, so we've got a bit of chip damage. He's almost definitely going to go Graveyard here. So let's go for Vines to try and prevent it from tanking. And that is going to be clutch. No, he's going to poison my Dark... Please don't get damage. I need it to not get damage. Alright, we're really trying to clutch this one out. This might come down to Vines cycle, but he can poison cycle. So let's see if we can... Ice Golem's getting chip damage. Everything matters here. Let's go like this. We need to get back to our vines. All right, so he's going to go for that. We need to try and prevent this. Oh my god, it's doing so much damage because the barb barrel's tanking. No! One slip up and we fucking lose to Hendo. Let's see if he's emoting on my ass. All right, let's fucking read this guy's clan description because I'm kind of tilted. I'm not going to lie. Oh, lucky. That's the first 5-star drop I've had in months on this channel. But we lose twice. Do warn, have brain. Fuck. Let's see what fresh. This clan looks a little sus. Ugh, I got emoted in a clan description. Either way, we hit 1 million subscribers and that is crazy. 10 million up next, baby.